All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be using the R2 Manufacturing Edge Tamers on the front of the John Deere bucket and see how it does plowing snow. So the edge tamers essentially just take the cutting edge away from the bucket and lift it up off the ground, and then the bucket will slide across the bottom of the sleds. And hopefully it shouldn't pick up any gravel. right, so initial impressions. I think for this size bucket, it might be better to have 3 edge tamers, one in the middle. It seems to do a really good job of getting the bucket down to the level of the gravel, but if you don't have it angled just right, it digs in just a little bit. So you'll see I'm picking up a lot of stone, but it's really not that much. It's no more than if I just used a plow, or if I was using a snowblower, it'd be throwing this stuff up into the grass anyway. But it takes a little plan to figure out exactly where you need your bucket to be. I have it level and then just pulled back just a little bit, curled just a little bit, so the cutting edge isn't digging in to the gravel. That, and I don't dump the bucket every single time, because that kind of keeps it from digging in anymore. And instead of digging in with the bucket, if you leave the snow in there, it just pushes it because it doesn't have the ability to dig. So we have, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, 6 inches at the most where we have some snow drift. But it does a good job of getting it down to about 1/2 inch. So for us, this is perfect. This is the second real snow we've gotten in the past 3 years, so we don't need to spend a whole lot of money on snow removal equipment. This was $100 maybe. So far going good. Now we're going to go out the driveway here. This is going to be a little bit harder because the elevation changes, so I'm going to have to adjust the bucket as I'm going down through. So we'll finish up this little spot here, and then we're going to go out the driveway. The driveway goes straight across this little bridge area and then up that hill. We just finished up plowing the driveway. Again, I should have said earlier, we have a gravel driveway. It's a couple 100 feet long. We have a parking spot here, a parking spot over in front of the house, and then a long lane with a hill at the end that goes up to the gravel road. So we got it done. We don't have, we didn't do the shoveling here in front of the driveway, but we got the bulk of it done. We both work tomorrow, so we needed to be able to get out of here. It's supposed to be in the freezing temperatures for the next week or two. So if we didn't at least get some gravel showing, it would be hard to get out that hill there out of our driveway. We each have four-wheel drive vehicles, but still it gets pretty slick. So we skimmed the top off. This is by no means professional, but we at least skimmed the top off with the edge tamers and made it so where the driveway's not slippery. So I just looked online. I bought those probably 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I don't remember what I paid for them. I think they were over $100 for the pair, but I just looked online. It looks like they're about $65 a piece for the edge tamers, and I'll show you again what I'm talking about here. So real simple. If you have a drill or a wrench, you can throw it on to your bucket. It lifts this cutting edge off the ground about an inch, a little bit less depending on how you have the bucket angled, but they just bolt right on there. You can take them off real easy, on and off within 2 minutes max. If you have your drill with you, it's even quicker. But what that does, lifts it up off the ground. Again, if I'd flattened the bucket, you see this would be level with the ground, and it makes it easier to scoop the snow. Your cutting edge isn't going across the gravel and picking up all your driveway. So it's a nice cheap addition. Doesn't give you a real nice finished product like a plow would, and you're gonna have to finesse it a little bit more. But for $100 or $150, if maybe you got three, I think if you got one in the middle there, it'd be a little bit better, especially if you have a bigger tractor. But we have two on the 2025R, and it worked. I do think three would be better, but it's the first time using it. And at one pass, this is what it looks like. If you kept going over and over again, you'd get it better, but we don't have the time for that. We just wanted to get the bulk of the snow off the driveway. If you angle the bucket down too much, you'll end up scraping stone. So just be careful with that. Not a big deal though. But thanks for watching. That's the video. 2025R did good. Didn't have any issues with it slipping with the tires. The last snow we had, it was a little bit slick. And if you're running down a hill, I was losing traction and you lose brakes. So these tires aren't super great in the snow. I think it'd be worse if we were on blacktop. Since we're on gravel, it's not too bad. We haven't plowed with this 2038R, but I do believe these tires will be a little bit better. All right, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.